with us today.
Yes, sir. Shit, man. Just a nigga from the west side of the city, man. 704 shit, you know what I mean? Julian Argo on everything, all platforms. Mainly just, keeping that content rolling, trying to create more content, trying to do more with the music, putting in them reps, trying to get a song done every day type of thing, man. Taking it day by day.
Yeah.
For sure. Like growing up, you would hear a lot of like Carolina music, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like, I didn't really start getting involved with like what's going on locally until I would say maybe like 2013, 2014 when I really start like dipping and dabbling in the music myself. But I definitely think that the Carolinas got a sound. We make a lot of noise. We real braggadocious. So like, it shows in the music. I mean, even the most humble person, they still got some brag in them, especially from the city. We carry ourselves a little bit different. So yeah, for sure. It's crazy because I was having a conversation with a homie of mine, and it's like, when I look at my influences, a lot of them are from New York. They're from the mecca of where hip hop started. Like, all-time favorite album is Fugees The Score. So like, just studying albums like that and just, studying the way that you put words together. What is a 16? You know what I'm saying? Does it have presence? Does it have, all of the things that kind of check that box off as like what a true MC is? So, while I grew up in the city and I had a lot of Carolina influence, I think a lot of my influences pulled from, like Def Jam early 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like the LL, like the Beastie Boys, Public Enemies, like that's really where I learned how to craft and really kind of put music together, so for sure. So it's developed and it's changed, right? Because as a writer, I've always been a writer first before I even like started rapping. So like, some songs you punch them in, for me anyway, and then some songs it's like, I gotta really sit and take my time and craft it and then take the verse to the car, listen to it. I don't like this part, I don't like that part. So it really kind of just depends on what song like what verse or what the song needs. It's kind of touch and go. So I really try to treat every song like it's its own special thing, because it is to me. Transparency. I'm not afraid to air my life out. I'm not afraid to, and not in a bad way, but I'm not afraid to be transparent in the music because I know that there's somebody going through something similar. Is somebody going through something that they can relate to or attribute to what I'm saying in the verse. So I try to be as transparent as I can in the music. So you'll get a lot of introspective records from me over some trap or like some party type of vibe, for sure. I record myself. I don't really trust people with my vocals. I'm gonna keep it all the way hot with you. So I like to record myself, and if I do send it off to an engineer, that's kind of like a personal relationship type of thing. But for the most part, I'm doing a lot of my recording by myself. It was cool, it was smooth. I felt the room. All of the other artists did their thing. Big shout out to the other artists. But it felt like home. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I didn't feel out of place. Like right before I go on, it's like that 3 minute, or like, we could put it like on some sports terms, like that 2 minute warning. It's like 2 minutes right before I'm finna go on. I can kind of feel those nerves, but a lot of the times I can conquer them and unwind them and just and take that step back and be like, all right, cool. It's gonna, this show we gonna rock it. It's gonna go. I never try to think about it too much once I'm on the stage. Once I'm on the stage, everything goes. So I think just kind of what you asked in the question, like after doing so many shows and after messing up so many times, you learn how to bounce back. You learn if you miss a word just to keep going. It's just certain things about stage presence that you learn the more and more you perform. So surprisingly, it got more attention than what I thought it was. I think it was because I did use like AI on the cover, and I kind of had me in different type of faces and stuff like that, and it kind of fit into the overarching theme of what the project was. Anything that I've heard back from people, it's always been good. Like I for the first time in a long time, I've actually gotten feedback from a project, and everybody's been telling me it's dope. It's some of my best work to date. So that always feels good. But as far as like peeling back the layers of what it took to kind of get that out, I was doing that project alongside with another one. And it was kind of just like all right, let me not worry about the bars. Let me not worry about focusing so heavy on the music, and let me just have fun. So Faces, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun from the start to the finish. My homie Michael White, excellent producer. So of course, that was a blessing as well. So yeah. So first and foremost, shout out to Throw Co. We November 21st. That's the date?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we locked in. that's first and foremost important, putting that set list together, putting in that man hours to practice that set list and giving niggas that performance. That's first and foremost. Everything else is kind of just putting them reps up in the gym, making a song every day, or at least trying to create that content every day. But other than that, the goal and the first and foremost is making sure that set list is locked down and that we in that motion, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
Until next time, we'll stay connected, brother.
All right.